Mohammed, you are all the way there in Morocco. How is the weather in Morocco right now?
It's getting really better. It's really getting nice now, actually. Yeah, now it's the start of the spring. It's a little bit early, but this year it started a little bit early, so it's amazing weather now. Yes.
Wow, and here too. I'm in Sedona, Arizona. We are 8 hours apart. Woo!
But great weather here and there.
Yes, and I'm so curious to ask you this question. I want to know, how was your process about becoming a public speaker? You had to break through some fear or no? And how did you get there for you?
Well, first I would start by saying that I was so shy, I could not even talk when I am in the audience. Today, I'm grateful that I can speak in front of more than 200 people, and I find it very enjoyable. So the idea is that yes, it's possible. Now, how do I do it, and how I continue to do it? Because another thing I would like to say, it's not something that we get to. It's a continuous process. It's a journey, and we keep improving ourselves. So for me, there are three things basically, if I want to summarize them. One is mental preparation. It's so important. Like every morning I have a list of affirmations that I state. I can share one of them, which really is related to this topic. Every morning I would say, I meet wonderful people to share with them wonderful things that will lead all of us to a wonderful life. So I start my morning just willing and wanting to meet people, because that's the way I look at it. I look at everybody as wonderful, and that's we will create a wonderful experience. So every time I have public speaking to do, I am really so excited because of this affirmation. Or actually part of this is also visualizing myself talking. And so this preparation, this mental preparation for me, it's so important, and it's something that I need to do every day. It's not because I have it's not because I have a talk, but even without having a talk, I would repeat this every day. The second element for me is good talk preparation. I mean, there's nothing that can replace a good preparation. I mean, even if now I speak, as I told you, maybe every week, maybe sometimes even more than once a week, I have to prepare for every talk, and I have to really know exactly what's the structure, what I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it, and everything. So I have to visualize it, and I have to prepare very well. If I have slides, I need to spend enough time for those to prepare. The third element is rehearsal. Not memorizing my talk, but rehearsing my talk, and repeat. And again, I think there's nothing more important than just repeating this until it becomes part of who I am. So when I am in front of the audience, I don't even have to think. I'm just talking, because that's something that I have lived before. So these are the three things I would summarize. That's how I built actually my experience towards public speaking.
Wow, that's amazing. Just to summarize, because I think it's so precious what you just shared here. So you start with the mental preparation every day. So you do affirmations. I love your affirmation, by the way. And then you do visualization, and you must prepare. To prepare, you really write down what you have to say. You be comfortable with practicing and speaking it, and then you rehearse it many times. So basically 3 steps, right?
Yes, indeed.
And then let me ask you, Mohammed, when fear comes in, how do you do it? Let's say you're just there, coming to the stage, you have a lot of people here looking at you.
Yes.
So how do you really overcome that,
Well, first, it's very important to know that it's normal to have that initial fear. So also being okay with that, I think, from the beginning and also before. And it's okay to have that fear. And it's part of who we are as human beings. I think when we are in front of new people, then we could have that little fear at the beginning, but it's okay. I think when we look at it as okay, it will not take as much of our energy. It will be there, but it will be so small that our energy, our enthusiasm, it's going to overcome that. And that's why my affirmation is important. Every time I have that fear, the first thing, my affirmation comes to mind. Oh, these people are just wonderful. They're just here to listen to me. They want to, and I am here to know them, and it's going to be a great experience. So every time I have when the fear starts in my mind, I would just keep repeating this to myself. And so it just overcomes that fear.
This is so powerful. I just love
Yeah.
that. And you know what? With me, it's a similar process. And what I do is that I don't call it fear. I call it, oh, I'm feeling that bubbling thing, you know? Something
That's true.
in my body, because I don't need to label it fear. When we label it fear, then, I'm afraid. And you
That's true.
believe in that, right? It's not fear. It's just a sensation that you don't need to name it. It's just like, it's bubbling. And then
That's
you look at people, make connection, and then little by little with your breath, you become, I breathe a lot. You become more calm, and then you're there and you say, I'm here to give them a gift. It's an exchange here that's happening.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And I love this. I love what you just said, actually. The breathing is also another very important point. That's true. That's true.
Breathing is amazing. And I think that affirmations are very powerful too. I do several affirmations depending on what I need. I keep repeating them. What I really have been into now recently is the Ho'oponopono. You know, it's from Hawaii. The gratitude prayer for cleaning any kind of emotional problems that you have or beliefs that you have that you're not good. So you basically repeat 4 words. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And you keep repeating this over and over and over. I actually do this every morning, and set to clean out all kinds of negative vibrations that you may have in your life from past experiences, even from ancestors. So
that's true. That's totally true, yes.
And what I like about you, because I totally resonate with you, because we both have accents. And English, right? You have to, most of the time you speak English, because English is the universal language, right? Or public speaking, whatever you are. How do you feel? And this is for my clients that have accents, that they feel like, oh, I can speak because I have an accent. So what can you say to them about accent?
Well, again, the same thing. I think the first message, again, those are the 3 pillars for me. The first thing is mental preparation. Because if I believe, or if I think that the way I am talking has some issues, like because I am from a different background, then it is going to affect me for sure. But another way to do it is to have an affirmation that's more positive, that says, wow, the way I speak is different, and people are going to really now listen to a new music, that they're going to listen to a new voice, they're going to listen. So you can change that in a different way. And that's, again, whatever we feed to our mind, our body is going to express it. Our attitude, our behavior is going to just follow that. So it depends what we feed to our mind. So whatever thinking we put in it is going to just give us back that as a result. That's all.
Exactly. I totally agree with you. And usually when I have an accent fear, or people are not understanding me, or when they ask what I said twice, saying they're not understanding me, I must slow down, I may not be speaking right, or all that kind of a negative thoughts come, and I say, you know what? No, stop, cancel. You know what? Deepak Chopra has the heaviest accent, and everybody loves him, right? So
that's true.
It's okay. It can be charming. It can be okay. And maybe I am speaking a little faster because of the bubbling sensation in my body. So let's slow down. Let's breathe in, and let's connect. And then everything kind of
That's true. That is totally true. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. So my last question, no, not my last, but for the last is, how would you coach someone? So there you have a client now, and you're like, they cannot speak in public, and it's like it's a way of succeeding in business, in their lives. How would you coach them?
Well, the short answer, it depends. Coaching is not a formula. It's more process. But the process is the same as I mentioned earlier. Of course, it depends on the level, because I know some people, they have the main issues at the beginning of the talk, because I've coached somebody who has the issue mainly at the beginning, but not towards the end. Others who have who have an issue towards, all during the presentation. And so I think it will depend on the case by case, but I think those three elements we talked about are still valid. One is mental preparation. To visualize myself, to see myself, even to photograph myself, to video myself, to see myself Second is to plan well whatever or the talk I'm going to do. It becomes part of who I am before I do the talk. And of course, the preparation will be even more at the beginning. When I'm starting to work on this, I prepare even more. It takes me a lot of time to prepare. Of course, later it may take a little bit less. It's normal because we get used to it. And then rehearsal. And when we talk about rehearsal, that's true. At this level, rehearsal is going to be in different levels. One, you can rehearse with yourself, right? Just do it with yourself, in front of the camera or in front of the mirror or by yourself, however you want to do it. Second, just get 2 or 3 people of your family members you're okay with to be with and to make mistakes, and make it in front of them. Then, little by little, make the audience a little bit more people attending. And that's one way that you can improve, or that, I mean, my clients can work on this and improve their public speaking. I mean, everything is progressive. Nothing comes at once. I mean, we build these things little by little, and confidence also is being built as we go through these steps.
Yes, and just to illustrate what you're just saying about preparation, I read somewhere, you know, that success is when preparation meets opportunity.
Exactly.
So
that is totally true. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So you need to be prepared. You cannot, because if you're not prepared and it doesn't work, then it's not the problem of the, it's nothing to do with mental or anything. It's you didn't prepare.
Yeah.
So yes, and for everyone, so you need to take care of the things that are easy first. I mean, preparation of the talk, it's something everybody can do. And you can give enough time. You can prepare 1 week before, 2 weeks, 1 month if it's necessary. So it depends, of course, on the type of the talk we have to.
Yes. All right. So now to wrap up our interview here with Mohammed from Morocco, what is your favorite saying or quote?
Well, I love what Dale Carnegie had said about this. He said, "Only the prepared speaker deserves to be confident."
Only the prepared
speaker deserves to be confident.
Wow, deserves to be confident.
So that's what we've been talking about, basically. So that's, I mean, as simple as that. If you're looking for confidence, prepare. Practice, practice, practice. That's it. There's no magic about that.
Oh, thank you so much, Mohammed.
Oh, you're welcome.
This was great. So precious information. I thank you so much for being here, sharing this with us.
I thank you for this opportunity. Thank you.
Yes, and for you that are watching this, if you need any help with public speaking, feel free to contact either me or Mohammed, and we are here to help you.
Yes, it'll be my pleasure.
Yes, and you have a wonderful day. Namaste. Namaste.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.